Hello, I'm Pintoon from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Woman daughter charred to death in a fire mishap at Dhanura Belari village under Balikuda police limits in Jagatsinghpur district. Police public class at Godipada police outpost in Nayagarh district over a murder case. A technical team of IIT Chennai to visit the Sri Jagannath temple at Puri on February 25 to examine condition of the Jagamohan. Bhubaneswar sizzles at 40.9 degrees Celsius, records highest temperature for third consecutive day. And Kalinga Lancers beat Ranchi Rays in semi-final, ready to take on Punjab Warriors in final on Sunday. Now the details. A woman and her 4-year-old daughter were killed in a fire mishap at Dhanura Belari village under Balikuda police limits in Jagatsinghpur district on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as Sandhya Sethi and Priya. According to sources, the girl sustained 85% burn injuries in the accident. She was rushed to SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack, where she succumbed to her injuries. The sources are dead. The exact reason behind the fire is yet to be ascertained. In another instance of inhuman activity based on superstition, an 8-month-old infant was allegedly branded with hot iron by his father in the name of treatment at Mahuvata village under Raigada police limits of Nabarangpur district on Saturday. According to reports, the baby boy, son of Rama Ganda, was suffering from asthma. Ganda on February 19 branded the baby boy with hot iron to cure him. The sources are dead. But when the condition of the baby deteriorated, he was first rushed to Umarkot Hospital. Later, he was shifted to Nabarangpur District Headquarters Hospital when his condition was worsened. Rama Ganda, father of the boy, said, "My son was suffering from asthma. I gave him 5 iron brandings on February 19 at around 1 p.m. to cure him, but his condition deteriorated. Finding no other option, I took him to the hospital," Ganda added. When asked on whose influence he branded his son with hot iron, Ganda said, "Earlier my father used to follow the practice to cure the people. I thought it will work out, so I branded my son with hot iron." Notably, 4 infants were branded with hot iron in Nabarangpur district in last 3 months. Tension ran high at Godipada area in Nayagarh district after irate locals on Saturday ransacked a police van and hurled stones at the Godipada police outpost, demanding arrest of the murderer of Rankanidhi Mahapatra, whose body was found under a bridge on February 16. Police used tear gas and fire rubber bullets to disperse the angry mob. According to sources, as many as 10 persons, 5 police officials and an equal number of locals sustained injuries in the clash. On being informed about the incident, Sub-Collector of Godipada and Nayagarh Additional SP Sridhar Pani rushed to the spot and brought the situation under control. Notably, on February 16, body of Mahapatra, a resident of Panchama village, was found under a bridge. The family members filed a complaint with the police about the involvement of Mahapatra's aunt's son in the death.
ताऊ केस कराई ताऊ संपर्क ताकू भी थाना रे शरणपुर थाना रे अटक रखाई ताऊ इंटरोगेशन चली किंतु लोक मान गोटे भ्रांत धारणा जे पुलिस ताकू छाड़ी देला तेणु सेटा को नेकी से सकाळ आज फांडी घेराव करथिले
से मो स्वामी की डाकी के कि यात्रा देखियो बोली कहि करी मो स्वामी की से मार दे के एठी छाई देई छी मो कथा बुझला ने कि आसामी के डकेला ने कि किछ आसे किछ बुझ गिरफ कर के छाड़ दे छी.
More skeletons are tumbling out of the closet of the arrested Dhala Samanta brothers in each passing day. The Commissionerate Police on Saturday arrested dreaded criminal Juga Prakash Kanungo for alleged links with the criminal siblings following a raid on his residence at Sutahat in Cuttack city. Kanungo was arrested after a marathon grilling at a police station in the city. During the raid conducted at his residence, a gun, bullets in large numbers, arms, 4 vehicles, 14 bank passbooks, a diary and CD were seized. Sources said the police undertook the raid after getting evidence regarding Kanungo's involvement in tender fixing and sand mafia along with the D brothers. After the quizzing, Kanungo told media persons nothing has come out during the police search. When asked about recovery of a gun, he retorted, "There is nothing new if I keep an air gun to shoot out a monkey or dog. Usually everyone have an air gun at home." Several cases against Kanungo, including murder and extortion, are pending at police stations of Cuttack, Jagatsinghpur and Kendrapada districts. Police Commissioner Y.V. Khurania said Kanungo is having a history of involvement in antisocial activities. The search at his residence was made on the basis of those pending cases. Meanwhile, the Commissionerate Police detained Pramod Patra alias Bhua at Chauliaganj Police Station on charges of involvement in murder, attempt to kill, extortion and bomb hurling cases. With just a day left for the commencement of the annual high school certificate examinations in Odisha, district administrations have mounted 24-hour security in all nodal centers where the question papers have been kept. Out of a total 305 nodal centers set up by the Board of Secondary Education, 22 are police stations in the Maoist-prone districts of Koraput, Rayagada, Kandhamal and Gajapati. The board has taken special measures for the safety of the question papers in the Maoist-prone districts. Gauranga Charan Mishra, additional DEO Koraput, said the question papers have already reached all 8 nodal centers in the district. Meanwhile, the board held a meeting this afternoon to discuss measures to curb malpractices. As per the decision taken at the board meeting, there would be a 3-tier squad to conduct surprise raid in all examination centers. The first tier squad will be monitored by the district administration. The second squad, that will be a flying squad, will remain under the charge of the DEO, while the special squad formed by the board will have 50 members who will work in different zones of the board in the state.
आमर 10,387 पिला 44 सेंटर रे 11टी नोडाल सेंटर जोटे रखाई से व्यवस्था मध्य आम रहीचे परीक्षा सेंटर 100 मीटर भितर से रेडियस भितर आमर 144 जारी करा जीवो।
वर्तमान सेकेंड फेज रो क्वेश्चन डिस्पैच चली तेणुक काली को जिला को क्वेश्चन जीवो आज कंट्रोल रूम जो माने कर्मचारी नियोजित अच्छा से जनईदेवे से डिस्ट्रिक्ट को डीओ मानक तेणु से काली बंदोबस्त हो नोडाल सेंटर मानक पुलिस प्रोटेक्शन
आमर 8टा नोडाल सेंटर भितर 3टा पुलिस स्टेशन बंधुगा नानपाटना लमतापुट रखा से 3टा ब्लॉक रो सेंटर गुड़ी को आम सेंसिटिव हिसाब से ये कर।
Commissionerate Police on Sunday arrested Sankarpur Badambadi Puja Committee President Pramod Patra aka Bhua on extortion charges and his alleged links with the arrested criminal siblings Susil and Susanta Dalasamant. Bhua was arrested on extortion charges and will be forwarded to court today at 11 a.m., said Police Commissioner Y.V. Khurania. The Commissionerate Police on Saturday detained Bhua at Chauliaganj Police Station on charges of involvement in several cases of murder, attempt to murder, extortion and bomb hurling. Besides, a team of police headed by DCP Sanjeev Arora raided his house at Sankarpur area and seized rupees 76,20,000. 2 platoons of police force and 20 officers participated in the search operation at Bhua's house. On Saturday, the police arrested dreaded criminal Jugo Prakash Kanungo for alleged links with the criminal siblings following a raid on his residence at Sutahat in Cuttack city. Expressing displeasure over non-utilization of central funds by the Odisha government, Union Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh on Saturday said the state government lost rupees 50 crore due to its failure to submit the detailed project report for the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana on time. Countering the charges, Pradeep Maharti, Odisha Agriculture Minister, said around 70 to 80% of the central funds have been spent. Surely we will send the utilization certificate to the centre after spending the rest of the funds before March 31. Meanwhile, politics has intensified ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bargarh visit to attend a farmers' rally tomorrow. Ruling BJD questioned the purpose of Modi's visit, wondering why the Prime Minister had suddenly woken up to the plight of Odisha farmers nearly 2 years after coming to power. In the centre's defence, Dharmendra Pradhan, Union Minister, said the centre has implemented the Krisak Bima Yojana and Soil Health Yojana for benefit of farmers. Besides, the states were asked to prepare master plans for the district-level Pradhan Mantri Sinchai Yojana. The main purpose of the Prime Minister's visit is to strengthen the backbone of farmers. The BJD's statement is laughable and unfortunate. Begging to differ, Ramchandra Khuntia, senior Congress leader, stated neither the centre nor the state is doing anything for the farmers. Above all, they don't have sympathy towards the farmers. Temperature have gone up alarmingly in most parts of Odisha, with the capital city of Bhubaneswar recording the highest temperature of 40.9 degrees Celsius on Saturday. The Met Office has warned that there would be further rise in the temperature in the next 5 days. Barring Paradip at 32.9 degrees Celsius, Gopalpur at 33, Puri at 32.5 degrees in the coastal belt, and the southern district of Koraput at 31.6 degrees Celsius. Temperature remained over 35 degrees in most other places, with Baleswar recording 37.5 degrees Celsius, Chandbali at 38.2 degrees, Cuttack at 38, Angul at 39.1, Baripada 37.5, Jharsuguda 37.5, Keonjhar 36.7, Sambalpur 36.1, Sundargarh 36, Hirakud 37.6, Talcher at 38.8 degrees Celsius, Bhawanipatna 39, Balangir 38, Fulbani 35.8 degrees Celsius, Titlagarh 38 degrees, Malkangiri 39.0 degrees Celsius, and Shonpur 37.2 degrees Celsius. Normal life was disrupted in the area as the temperature rose sharply from 11 a.m. onwards, with hot wind forcing people to cover their faces with wet clothes. A Met release issued this evening said, barring rain and thunder shower at 1 or 2 places over north interior Odisha and some parts of coastal Odisha and the adjoining districts of Dhenkanal and Jajpur, there will be no change in the weather conditions in the next few days. The release also said there will be further rise in the temperature in the 5 days from February 25. A technical team of IIT Chennai will visit the Sri Jagannath temple at Puri on February 25 to examine the condition of the Jagamohan, sources said. A decision on setting up of a stainless steel support system to the Jagamohan's 4 beams, which are in dilapidated stage, will be taken after the visit of IIT Chennai Professor Menon and his team to the temple. Suresh Mahapatra, Chief Administrator of Sri Jagannath Temple Administration, said the 4 beams joining the 4 pillars of Jagamohan are heavy and long stones. Stainless steel support system has been planned so that the load will be on the 4 beams. N.C. Pal, member Technical Core Committee of Archaeological Survey of India, stated in this 800 to 900 years old temple, the strength of the 4 beams and iron beams have weakened due to rusting and corrosion, resulting in cracks in the beams. Janardhan Pattajasi Mahapatra of the Chhattisgarh Nijog Nayak attributed the poor state of the Jagamohan to lack of repair and maintenance for centuries. For over 200 years, the Sri Mandir has not been conserved properly. Therefore, the shrine is in a bad shape, he said. Popular Odia television actress Pralipta Priyadarshini Samal, aka Jessie, who is now in police remand at Soro jail on the charges of instigating her male colleague Ranjit Patnaik alias Raja to commit suicide on Saturday, moved the District Sessions Court here seeking bail. The court has posted the hearing on the bail plea on March 1, sources said. Notably, JC was arrested by Soro police for instigating Raja to commit suicide while returning after performing in a stage show on the Khaira block in Baleswar district on February 6. Initially, he was rushed to Bhadrak District Headquarters Hospital and was later shifted to SCB Medical College and Hospital, where the doctors declared him dead. Kalinga Lancers beat defending champions Ranchi Rays 4-2 in a tense penalty shootout at the second semi-final of the Hockey India League at Ranchi on Saturday to storm into the final. The Lancers will face Punjab Warriors in the ultimate contest at Ranchi on Sunday. Saturday's game was locked at 2-2 after and then the shootout started on a low note for the Rays, the defending champions, as their captain Ashley Jackson missed the first one. Kalinga Lancers captain Maurice Fuest kept his calm to score his penalty and give his team a 1-0 lead in the shootout. The Rays managed to score their next 2 penalty shots, but the Lancers goalkeeper ensured they didn't convert their 4th attempt, which was taken by Barry Middleton. Aaron Jalewski then slammed in his chance to win it for the Lancers. The first quarter of the clash witnessed the hosts having the upper hand. Rays made a few circle penetrations in the first 10 minutes of the game but could not convert any of the chances. In the first semi-final, Warriors saw off a strong challenge from the Delhi Wave Riders to carve out a 3-1 victory. Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Woman daughter charged to death in a fire mishap at Dhanura Belari village under Balikuda police limits in Jagatsinghpur district. Police public class at Godipada police outpost in Nayagarh district over a murder case. A technical team of IIT Chennai to visit the Sri Jagannath temple at Puri on February 25 to examine condition of the Jagamohan. Bhubaneswar civils at 40.9 degrees Celsius records highest temperature for 3rd consecutive day. And Kalinga Lancers beat Ranchi Rays in semi-final, ready to take on Punjab Warriors in final on Sunday. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.